So this year, obviously, all three of y'all are very high in your Eagles. I don't know which one of y'all is more high and on the Eagles, and which one of y'all thinks that the Eagles is going to win the Super Bowl the most. But I can promise you that all three of y'all are probably thinking you're going to win the Super Bowl right now. Am I wrong in saying that?
No.
Correct. We're winning.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was pretty sure we were on the same page with that. However, if they don't win the Super Bowl, is this season a failure? I'll start with you, Blake.
I don't think it's going to be a failure if we don't make the Super Bowl. I mean, if we finish the season 14-3.
No, I said if you don't win the Super Bowl, is the season a failure?
Oh, if we don't win the Super Bowl, I don't think it's going to be a failure. I mean, 14-3 if we finish, which we should, still going to be a huge accomplishment for Philadelphia. Looking to next year, we got 2 first-round picks, so just beef up that defense or that offensive line. It's fine with me. Come back next year, bigger and better.
And they have good draft. They have lots of good draft picks too.
Mhm.
They're y'all front office is
always.
hustling, bro. Hustling,
Always.
bro.
I don't know what it was with our GM this year, but he finally got his head out of his ass. Fucking came in.
Howie Roseman, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
freaking brought in AJ Brown, which was a huge
Dude, and he's hustling. He's getting superstars for shitty draft
Nothing.
picks. It's
Nothing.
like dollars on the cents, bro. Like, what is going
Right.
on here? Like, but I mean, hey, gotta credit them for hustling. They know shit we don't. That's why they do their jobs and I do mine. Williams, if y'all don't win the Super Bowl, is this season a failure?
I would say yes and no. Yes, because I mean, you want to win a Super Bowl, and we played the best out of the NFL this year easily. But no, because like Blake said, we have good draft picks. I think right now the Saints draft pick we got last year.
Blake, put
number
that
10.
down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I
Mhm.
the same one, like right there. Yeah, I think
They out here showing rings and shit. Rings from Etsy. Continue, Williams. My bad.
no, you're good. Yeah, we got I think the number 10 draft pick right now because of the Saints. So I mean, we'll have 2 in the top, first draft or first round. So I mean, that's not a bad thing for a season. Usually when you win so many games, you're not going to be getting that high of a draft pick.
Right. Not when it's your own pick, no, but when your GM's a hustler and he's wheeling and dealing over there and he's making, hustle
Right.
after hustle for this pick, that player. And,
Yep.
But so you would say yes or no? Is it a failure if you don't win?
I mean, I would say both.
Yes or no, motherfucker? What you mean both?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said,
you can't
but
be both.
with
Well,
the
actually, it is 2023. You can be. But
with the way we're playing, I would say, I mean, with the team we have, with the way we're playing, besides, 1 or 2 wide receivers that I'm kind of iffy on, Quez Watkins being one of them. I would say, yes, it's probably a losing season if we don't win the Super Bowl.
okay, so you think it's a failure if you don't? Clay,
Mhm.
let me know, bro.
I kind of want to say yes and no, but I can't say that. So here's where I stand.
Right.
I want to
Really?
say yes, it's a failure because we built almost a dream team here. You got a quarterback that can kill you throwing the ball and running the ball. You got an amazing wide receiver duo with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
Phenomenal.
Miles Sanders is having a career high season running the ball. And when he's not in, Gainwell's running the ball great too. Like you said earlier, the whole Lane Johnson injury sucks, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back in the postseason is what he said. Josh Sweat, I'm pretty sure he said he'll be back this season too.
Mhm.
I don't know if they released much more on his injury, but I don't want to say it's a letdown or whatever, but I would say, yeah, it's a loss if we don't win.
Mhm.
Just the team we have, if we lose that, then no one will let that down. Think
I
about it.
don't.
Just
That's interesting points from Malio, but I wouldn't I'm not an Eagles fan, but looking in from the outside, Eagles won their first Super Bowl in 2017, 18, Clay, we just talked about that. Okay, they're not that team that's expected to win that every year. The team they have now is the best team they've had in years. No question, no doubt. On paper, on the
Mhm.
field, they've balled out this year, right? Better than I thought
04,
they'd be.
the 04 team.
Probably, yeah. Like it's that good, bro. They're elite. They're efficient. Like there's not a spot they're weak on their whole team when all healthy. So I still don't think that it's gonna be a failure if you don't win the Super Bowl this year. If you make a playoff run, it depends on how you go out. If you make a playoff run, win some playoff games, barring maybe an injury or two, you fall just short. You don't get your ass whooped. Like what Tampa spanked them. Was that last year? Tampa blasted them in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
bad.
Mhm.
It
Yep.
was
Like
bad.
that's not going to happen this year. It's safe to say. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen. Philly's not that same team. You got a bright future ahead of you too. This is Jalen's what, second year, I believe.
Yeah.
Third
starting.
Third
Oh,
year.
second-
Third
third
year.
year.
Second
Okay.
starting.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's still, you know, you got a franchise quarterback with them. As long as you play your cards right, you pay that man. They better pay him. We don't, it's too early to bring that conversation up, maybe, but dude, if he goes in and wins you a Super Bowl this year, you better pay his ass on Monday morning.
Right.
Like
Mhm.
for real.
Telling you.
You got to lock him in before the price keeps going up and up and up. You know, Lamar Jackson gonna get paid here, you know, soon from some team. The Ravens
Right.
don't want to pay him. So I don't think it's gonna be a failure if y'all don't win. I think the future's still looking bright. As y'all mentioned the draft picks, dudes out there hustling, wheeling and dealing. You get a lot of players back. They'll come back healthy. It's another year of experience under your belt. I was very tough and very hard on your coach Nick Sirianni at first. I didn't think he had what it seems like that they want to play for him. It seems like he's really got it under control. He knows what he's doing. It seems like to me right now. So I think your future's still looking bright, man. So I can't even say it's a failure.
Yeah.
So Sam, what you think? If they don't win, you think it's a failure for a season for the Eagles?
Bro, I really think right now they're overachieving because they weren't expected to be the top team or whatever. Man, them boys ran them games up, man, for real. It looked like they couldn't be beat until Heineke came over there, whatever, and whooped their ass. So we ain't gonna talk about that stuff. Heineke. Heineke came over there and ran the boys off the field and shit or whatever. But I digress. But
You know.
hey, but like I say, man,
Sam's
like I
first
say-
text message was me. Heineke, followed by Pops.
I'm glad the
for
Commanders
real.
made the playoffs.
Hey, but they pulled Wentz. They put Wentz in or whatever and pulled Heineke out. But like I say, we ain't not worried about that stuff though. But like I say, I feel like, man, y'all doing really well. Like nobody expected y'all to be as good as y'all are. Everybody was talking about Green Bay. Everybody was talking about Tampa. We're gonna run through everything or whatever. And we're subpar for real. We just got to 8-8. Green Bay is freaking what 8-8 now or 7-8?
Yep. 8.
7-8.
Yeah,
Are
that's
they
it.
8-8?
Yeah.
I
They're
think they're
8-8
8-8 now.
So are the
So-
Lions.
So, like I say, it was a lot of teams or whatever that overachieved. The freaking Jets overachieved. The freaking, you know what I'm saying? The Minnesota overachieved. So y'all was one of those overachieving teams or whatever. But I feel like y'all have the bill to do whatever y'all want to. But y'all got to get healthy, man. Definitely Lane Johnson, man. Definitely him. I think him over Hurts, really. You feel me? Because he protects, man. He protects all that stuff or whatever. He don't let nothing get past him.
No, he ain't allowed to sack in over 2 years.
Bro, that
Yeah.
man is a freaking monster, bro. That's why he pro
Mhm.
bro every year, bro. You feel me? So
Him and Jason Kelsey up there.
right. So like I say, man, I feel like y'all can do as much as y'all want to do, y'all can, bro. Y'all just gotta play that Eagles ball, man, for real. Y'all, I think y'all the favorites, but I don't feel like y'all. I think y'all will be good for the next couple years anyway, or whatever. Y'all gonna be one of the teams to beat, definitely the next couple years. But I don't know if it's gonna be y'all year this year, but you know what I'm saying, years to come or whatever. Y'all definitely gonna be something to reckon with.